Hello everyone, today we're going to be recording a video about best planes to use in DTSD or DTS. I finally got my Goblin back. I hope you like the same avatar that I usually used, and I think it looks better again. But yeah, let's get straight into the video here. Alright, so the first one here is pretty obvious. The nuke jet. It's just really good. Like I said, I'm not going to be ranking these in order. I'm just going to be showing you, like, how best planes in general. Anyway, there's a machine gun on top, 2 missiles on the side, 2 jet engines. It has a nuke, ammo box. It has the controlling seat, and then this seat controls the top turret up here. But yeah, that's it for the nuke jet. It's still very good because it can go really fast and it has a nuke, so it's just really overpowered and it's really good. But you won't be using it a lot usually. Alright, so next we have the fighter plane. It's one of my favorites because there's 2 cannons, AA cannons or whatever you want to call it. And then there's a bomb you can drop, which is really good. It's pretty small and doesn't go that fast, but it's still pretty good. And I'd recommend it. You'd usually be only using that as a tool in DTS. Like that's probably the most used plane in DTS, honestly. But yeah, I think it's a really good plane. So let's get to the next plane here. Alright, so the next one here is kind of like the fighter plane, except it's just a little bit different. It has 2 missiles instead of a bomb, obviously, and it can go slightly faster. This is good for pretty much only air battles. It's not very powerful against anything else because the missiles just don't do a lot of damage to like ships or tanks or any of that. But it completely destroys like pretty much any plane. So yeah, it's a really good plane. It's definitely one of the best planes to use for air combat. But yeah, let's get on to the next plane here. Alright, so the next one here, we have the passenger jet. So there's a couple reasons for this. So first, it's awesome for role plays. I love it for role plays. I used it in my recent movie, Locked On. And also, it's pretty fast. I think it should be faster with 4 engines. I think it should be faster with 4 engines. But still really fast here. And it's also good for like kamikazes, if you know what that means. It's basically just when you crash into something. Like here, let me show you real quick. So you see that KC base up there? I'll try and like hit the base, and it just. Alright, so it's obviously very hard to control. It doesn't move very much, but yeah, I just hit it. Ooh, there's a lot of lag there. But yeah, look how much of the base it destroyed. Pretty much like more than half of it. Big dent there. Big dent. That's why people use it in combat, because it can pretty much destroy anything. But let's get on to the next plane. What we have right here is the Warjet. It's very, very good. It can spawn a fighter plane on top, but it's very hard to get to usually when you're in motion. So the fighter plane doesn't really do anything. There's 2 bombs right here, a lot of seats, ammo box, a medium A turret, another medium A turret, and there's also a machine gun on top. Oh, and then there's also two cannons in the front, which makes it really good. And it has like a top speed of like 150 something. Let me just try this out here. Yeah, and there's a seat to control the top turret right there. Alright, let's see the max speed. Yeah, so you can hit about 150. It's very. You gotta be careful using it because it's really hard to use. If you just get caught with it, it's super easy to take down usually. But it's still very overpowered, and it still is really cool. That's why I like it so much. But let's get to the next one here. Alright, and so here we have the spaceship. This is technically an airplane, not really. So I'm just gonna say it is because, you know, it's not really classified as anything else. It can go very fast and go up to 150, and it's very maneuverable, like highly maneuverable. It has a pretty powerful laser. The armor's obviously very weak, but it is very hard to hit it. Oh, I don't know how that thing survived. Anyway, yeah, it's still a really good pick. I'd use it. I don't think you're allowed to use it in Happy Wolf servers, but it's still really cool, and I like that Happy Wolf added this to the game. It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting airplane, you know. But that's it for today's video. So if you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. Thanks for watching. And see you next time.